Hey, Miss Miranda, how are you? I know it's late, but we about to get it in, Miss Miranda. Hello, Miss Casey. Hey, sis. How are you tonight? Hey, VC. Hey, her mommy 20. Hey, Miss D'Lo. Hello, Miss Trinity. We gonna wait for a couple more people to come in and we gonna get started. Hello, Dion. Hello, sis. I love you, baby. Hello, Miss Thomasina. Hey, Miss R. Hello, Jay Gill. Say, woo, child. These streets been dry and I've been at work bored. Glad to see you. Hey, boo and cousin. Hello, Miss Tina. Miss Tina say, hey, chat. Hello, Dee Dee. Hello, Miss Renee. Miss Wendy. Hello, Miss Marilyn. You don't have no volume. Can you hear me now? Hello, Booty. Hello, Michael. Hello, Auntie. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Brenda. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hello, Stephanie and the Kids Gaming. Hello, Sharon. You can hear me? Hello. Okay. Maybe Miss go out and come back in. Hello, Ruby King. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay. All right. Hello, Dana Dane. Miss Dana Dane said hit the like button. Hello, Deb. Okay, all right. So, first and foremost, hello, Miss Amelia. First and foremost, I would like to thank you all for all the love and the support that I've been receiving. Thank you so much, Dion. I love you, baby. Hello, Kenya. I would like to thank you all for all the love and the support me and my family has been receiving through this trying time. It's been very, very difficult, but you all have made it much, much better. Just knowing that you all have our back and that you are here for us makes it much smoother. I appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart, and I love y'all. And then y'all know, Miss Casey said, oh, you are so welcome. I have had you and your family in my prayers. I know you have. Hello, Queen D. Okay, Miss Marilyn. I know you have, because somebody has been praying for us, because we have been making it through. It's been hard, but thank you for joining the family, Dion. You are greatly appreciated. We've been making it through. I know you have, Miss R. And it's only been by the grace of God, and somebody's been keeping us, and I know it's only been by the grace of God. In addition, you know that my mom and my family are big supporters of me. So her church family, some of the church family, are supporters as well, and they lost their pastor in a head-on collision a day after our tragic event. So I want to give a shout out to Bethlehem Baptist Church in South Carolina and Marion, South Carolina. They lost their pastor that my mom and grandmother was really close to. My grandmother is a deaconess of the church. My grandfather was a deacon of the church. And thank you so much, Thomasina. You are greatly appreciated. And I just want to give some support to their congregation, which I know some of them watch me as well. So I want them to know that I am supporting them as well. And I know they have been supporting my family. So, Jay Gill says, child, yes, I had time today. Now I'm leaving work, but I'll be listening. I am unable to interact. Oh, well, just be careful, baby. Just be careful. Hey, Mom. Oh, you in Maryland, Miss VC? Oh, yes. What's your pastor's name? What's your pastor's name? Put the pastor's name in the chat. But we just want, it's a lot that's been going on in this world, so we just have to stay prayed up. We just have to stay together, and we just have to love on each other while we are here. And I'm so forever grateful and indebted to you all because y'all have kept me strong throughout this time, and I just love y'all so much. Hello, Miss Brenda. Um, my hello, Miss Taylor. My Miss R said, "Hey, okay, y'all. So it's time for us to pop our stuff. I've been ready to talk about some things. So we gonna talk about some things. I was waiting for my brother's girlfriend to get in here because she's been waiting on me to talk about Maybay for some time. So let me know if you in here, sis, because we ready. So let's get started on Maybay. If you all are not familiar with Maybay, she's been a influencer on okay, you hear Michelle? Hey sis. Okay. Hello, Miss Audrey. Thank you so much, Miss Audrey. She's been on social media for a long time. Yes, Miss Thomasine, she's ridiculous. She's been on social media for a long time. I first started watching her. I got introduced to her when she got into it with the Royals Poly Life. I'm not sure if you are familiar with the Royals Poly Life, but it is Bree. Um, Bree, Lord, why I can't think of their name. Bree, and it's the heavy set lady, and it's the guy. And they had got into it with them, had a big thing going on. So I started paying attention to May. Got into room 21 with May and seen a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't want to see. They had sex tapes going on. They had a lot of stuff that I was just baffled that was even going on social media. So let's run it back a little bit about May's life because I wanted to get to know who this woman May Bay was. So May mother. So y'all know I got my notes. Y'all know I come with my notes. So May mother was unalive when she was 10 years old, and May was 32. May mother was 32 when she was unalive. She eventually was raised. She went to foster care, and then she lived with her grandparents. And she said she was beaten by her grandfather and then taken away. Throughout her life, she was molested. She said she was abused by her grandparents. Throughout her life, her mother was in prison until May was 6 years old. Her mother was a drug addict, and so was her father. And she don't know the truth about her mother's passing. So we have to think about all these things that was in May's head while she was growing up. All these traumatic things that was going on in her head as she was growing up throughout life. So we already know what I say about trauma and not getting taken care of that trauma, how it creates a broken adult. So after the mother passed away, she was shipped to Cali with her father, who was a drug addict. Now she was shipped off to her father, who she had known nothing about. So she go from her mother being unalived, then shipped off with her grandparents, who her grandfather was abusing her and also molesting her allegedly. And then once she was put into the foster care system, then she was shipped to her father, who she knew nothing about, and he was also an addict. Hey, Bird baby, who was also an addict. And so the father wasn't around, and she wasn't nurtured. She knew nothing about being nurtured, loved, cared for, or any of that. So she was left to really roam the streets at a young age. And so all the while growing up, May felt like her family failed her. And she has actually said this many of times, that her family has failed her. And she put out a video hoping that her family would see this one day and know that they have failed her tremendously. And so she started hanging in the streets from a very young age with her older sister. Now I'm not sure if you all are familiar with the situation, but at one point she had her sister Nita, excuse me, on social media with her. And the sister was very terminally ill, and her sister also had a page on Facebook. I'm not quite sure what happened to her sister, but I thought it was very distasteful to have her sister on a social media page because her sister was nonverbal. Her sister, hey Miss Maydale, her sister was nonverbal. Her sister had tubes in. Her sister was unable to control her slobbing and things like that. And when I saw that, it really put a bad taste in my mouth because I said, and I don't expect people to do as I would do, but I said to myself that I would never. Somebody said, "Hello, Lolo, baby." Yes, Rodman says, I remember Nita. Rest in peace, Nita. Hey, Miss Beverly. Yes, her sister did pass away, Miss Thomasita. Hello, Cooking with Tracy Anderson. Miss Casey said, yeah, they was saying she may have did something to her sister. I wouldn't put it past her. I don't know. But for me, in that state, I would have never put my sister on camera, and especially for monetary gain, and had my sister being displayed as some type of sideshow, because she would say a lot of times that her sister enjoyed being on camera and her sister liked going live. And I used to always say, how? Because her sister wasn't able to communicate like you and I. So I used to always say, like, how was your sister loving to be on camera and things like that, and she wasn't able? Her sister would groan and moan and make little gestures and things like that, and her sister, you can tell, was in my opinion, her mental state was that of a child, because her sister loved suckers, her sister loved baby dolls, and that the things that children like. And so her sister would color, and she loved drawings and things like that, that she loved plastered on the wall. So in my opinion, the sister mental state was that of a child. So I didn't think, in my opinion, that the sister was even aware that what was going on as far as her being put showcased for the world to see. And that state, I don't think that she was aware, in my opinion, with the totality of the situation that she was actually in that moment. People will call child adult protective services on May a lot, and they will come out and check on Nita in that situation. A lot of times we will see May leave the house and Ivan leave the home. We very rarely see Ivan even in the room with Nita. It will always be May. But we definitely never seen Ivan in the room. Hello, Mary, baby. We would never see Ivan in the room with her, just May. And then when May and Ivan started interacting with the poly life people, hey, Teresa, baby. When Ivan and May started interacting with the royals, and they will go over to them. I love you too, Mary, baby. We will always wonder who was at home with Nita. Or was she the only sibling that May have? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure, but I never seen anyone else around May. I'm not 100% sure, though. Hello, Miss Geraldine. So she would say that hello, Veronica. She would say that her daughter will be at the house with the sister, but we're going to get to that part in a little while, why I don't believe that if the daughter was there with the sister, that she was capable of properly taking care of Nita, from what the mother eventually said about the daughter. But we will get back to that in a little while. So May has also been imprisoned. And she said that she said that she'll be the opposite of what she would had growing up, as far as a mother, which turned out, in my opinion, to be the total a total lie. Hello, Justice React. Everybody, please welcome in Miss Justice React. Hello, Miss Christina. Miss Veronica said, and the fans will give her lots of things, money and gifts. Absolutely. So, we're going to rewind back and we're going to fast forward until, yes, Marley, Bree, and Royal. Thank you, J. Gill. I love you, baby. You be on it. That's the Royals' poly life. Marley, Bree, and Royal. So, in my opinion, everything that May grew up to have going on in her life, she then took that out on her daughter. It is alleged that May married Ivan, and Ivan was her ex-husband's nephew. When Ivan turned 18 years old is when May married Ivan. So it is alleged by her own daughter that when she waited until Ivan turned 18 to marry him. In addition, it is also alleged that when CPS, from her own daughter, when CPS was coming around, that they were told to tell CPS that Ivan was not her boyfriend, that he was just someone that was around, so they wouldn't have any clue that May was involved with Ivan at such a young age. So it is alleged that she had dealings with Ivan before he even turned 18, but she waited until he was 18 to actually marry Ivan. So, in my opinion, she had a predatory spirit from a young age. So, I'm going to read some of your comments and then we're going to continue on. Okay, I'm going to scroll down some. Hello, Miss Lori. Miss Casey said, yes, baby, she is a whole mess. Miss Dion said, I'm not, but willing to learn. Okay. Okay, Miss Robin says, I started watching her in room 21. Okay, so we right here with it, sis. Hello, Miss LB. Miss Stephanie says, I've been waiting on this, so let's talk about it. Okay. Auntie Miss D-Max said, hey, you know she bought a new SUV. The young lady is back. Yes, I do. We gonna get to that part in a minute. Hello, Miss Elaine. Miss Elaine, I love you so much. And you know why I'm saying that. Hello, Miss Rosalind. Miss VC, oh, let me go back to your comment, babe. Miss VC says, wow, I didn't know May got into it with them. Yes, she did a long time ago. Miss Lawanda said, what now? What's room 21? It was more like a freak group, in my opinion. Miss Sharon says, hey, Mika and chat. Okay, I think I read that. Miss VC said, yeah, Miss Patricia, I heard about your pastor. My condolences. Hello, Miss Celeste. Hello, Elron. Hello, Miss Beverly. I'm going to scroll down some. Miss Casey said, yeah, that was saying she may have did. Okay, I read that. Miss Wanda said, I can only imagine what was going on in that group. Yeah, they a sex tape out, and if you Google, I know most of you don't want to Google, but if you're nosy like me, if you Google May, Bay, and Ivan, it will lead you to Pornhub, and they have several sex tapes out. It looks like a fried chicken and maybe a burnt sausage having sexual intercourse. You won't be able to stomach it for long, but if you just want to get a glimpse of what I'm talking about, you probably won't eat chicken or sausage forever again in your life, but that's what it looks like. Miss Veronica says for the money. Miss Mandel said, I think she was in an accident. Okay, I really didn't remember what happened to the sister. Miss Teresa said, I'm so happy I caught your live. I'm so happy you're here. Okay, I read that. Miss Teresa says, if she's the opposite of what she had growing up, then her childhood had to be beyond a nightmare. I believe it, but she definitely tried to create an even bigger nightmare for her daughter, in my opinion. Hey, A's mom, baby. Miss Teresa said, wow, she likes to keep it close and in the family. Yes, Mr. Elaine said, I did hear that he was a minor when she started messing with him. Yes, that's the word on the street. Miss Teresa said, she has some very R. Kelly-ish ways. Yes, hello, Miss Wanda. Miss Stephanie says, wow, I had heard some of this, but not all. Very interesting. Yeah, it gets deeper than this. We just hitting the surface right now. Miss Robin says, welcome everyone entering the chat. Miss Celeste says, I'm so glad I don't know these people. Yeah, you are lucky. Hello, Addie. Says, I'm just tuning in and I hit the like button on the way in. Much love. I appreciate you. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Miss Janice. Hello, Miss Kimberly. Miss Teresa said, I just started watching her since all the drama started. Before that when PH talked about her party. Yeah, she was on some jealous stuff with that. Miss Janica says, hello everyone. I always wanted to know the backstory. I got you, baby. Miss LaWanda said, thanks for telling her story from the beginning. I wonder how she became to be the head of the brothel house. I got you, Miss LaWanda. You know I'm going to make it make sense for you. Miss Robin say, May over there looking like an uncooked turkey, but just watch the chat. Let me just hush and watch the chat. Sis, I know you covered with some jokes. You can't help yourself. Missy Lane said, I'll just take your word for it. Just look a little bit. Miss Teresa say, Oh, a sex tape. That woman is disgusting. And the funny part is I saw a lot of Christmas over there telling people not to judge her. No. Ms. Robin said, can you all hit the like button, please? And thank you. Hello, Virgo 73. Miss Justice React say, hey y'all. Hello, Miss Annette says, hey Mika in chat. I'ma have to replay the last 20 minutes, but I'm here. I'm glad you're here, baby. Miss Thomasine said, fried chicken and sausage. Robin says, I really can't, cause these people are some straight clowns. Yes, and belong in the circus. Okay, y'all. So in my opinion, she started to play on people that young girls that were young, that were misguided, troubled, that have mommy and daddy issues, that were kind of like her growing up. And in my opinion, just like she did Ivan, she started to groom them and had them depending upon her. And these girls didn't have any jobs. They depended upon her. And they needed her. And she had them to the point where they had to depend upon her. And then she had them right where she wanted them. She messed with young girls as young as 18, 19, 20, who was easy to be manipulated and coerced to do whatever she wanted them to do. She built them pages, and she controlled the narrative. She had them living with her, and she was able to manipulate them, control the environment, control who they talk to, and things like that, as like she did her husband. If you pay attention, like, Ivan barely has a voice in that house. You very rarely see him do any talking. All he does is smoke his weed, and he sit back and let her control everything. So then when she kissed, the incident, all this arose with her daughter. This time is because she kissed the fifth girl that her daughter was with. And this young lady is 20, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think they said that this young girl is 20 years old. And she kissed her. Now she's going back and forth and saying that it wasn't her daughter's girlfriend, but it was her daughter's girlfriend. Nevertheless, it's somebody that her daughter had her mouth on. And she kissed the young lady while the daughter was in the same house as her. And she never told the daughter. But the girl Brandy that the daughter is with told her. So as you can guess, that the daughter has taken on the poly lifestyle like her mother. So the daughter said this is the fifth girlfriend that the mother has had some type of sexual interaction with, and her mother has taken her leftovers. So as they get into these altercations, and their daughter came onto social media and to tell what was going on, as her daughter started to divulge a lot of information about her mother, and her daughter came on and started to spiral out of control and start to drink and started to break down before our eyes, her mother decided that, remember the whole thing that she's going to be a better mother than her mother was to her. Bullshit, because her mother then came out and started to threaten to use her mental health issues against her own daughter. So while you see your daughter online spiraling out of control, using alcohol and only God knows what, because you said your daughter was an addict out of her own mouth, as she started to use that against her own child, you then come push her to the limit. Hey, Sean baby, you go push her to the limit. Hey, Jay baby, you push her to the limit and see how far you can take it, and threaten to use her mental health against her. What a great mother. Then they begin to call one another a pedophile. So she began to spew this narrative that her daughter had sex or sexual relations with a young lady that was under the age of 18. So I guess it's like mother like daughter. So then that's when the daughter came out and started to tell that her mother was plotting on Ivan allegedly before he was 18. And then the daughter claims that May used to make her watch porn with her when she was growing up. And then she proceeded to say, "You just mad because I'm not as sick as you." She said, "You just mad that I'm just not as sick as you. You want me to be just as sick as you are. That's why you wanted me to watch porn with you growing up. You wanted me to be just as sick as you are." So this type of stuff runs really deep in their family. And it really starts to make me wonder what all have the daughter endured growing up in that household that she is just refusing to tell everybody. Because we can tell that the daughter is holding back a lot of information. And the girl, Brandy, which is her girlfriend, is the reason why she is even telling a lot of the things that is coming out right now. And that's one of the reasons why May don't like Brandy, is because Brandy is outspoken. And Brandy's gonna say what's on her mind. And she say Brandy has turned her daughter against her. No, Brandy's not going to let May say anything and let May get away with it. And this is the reason why she don't like Brandy, is because Brandy is going to allow her daughter to expose her mother for the person that she is, and that's why she has such a disdain for Brandy, in my opinion. But I'm gonna go read some of you all's comments and then we're gonna get back to it. Okay, let me see where I'm at here. Bear with me, y'all. Y'all know I gotta find my spot. Hello, Miss Ann. Okay, I think I'm here. Sean said they are all disgusting. I agree with you. Miss Annette says I agree. Celeste T. Wilson, yuck. Let me see what Celeste says. Oh, Celeste says just yuck. Sean say, hey y'all. Mr. Wanda says that little girl looks 15 years old. May looks like her grandmother. She's sick. Yes. Miss Teresa said it seems as if she's jealous of her daughter, and she, her daughter said that, Miss Teresa, and then May turns around and says, no, you're jealous of me. I'm the mother. Like that has something to do with something, but her daughter did say that. Hello, Tina. Miss R says, I can't believe this is really someone's reality. This shit seems unreal. This is some crazy stuff. I agree. Miss Wanda says, so did the other chick leave or was that BS? She left, but she came back. She did leave, but she came back, Miss Wanda. Hey, Sean, baby. Miss Sharon's okay. Miss Sharon's Miss Thomasina said sure did. Said that she wasn't taking her meds. Yes. Miss Michelle said just dirty. Yes, she is. Miss Wanda said Sharon, her main chick, not the other. She talk. Oh, I'm gonna get to that. So I'm away. Miss Mary said I saw that. What kind of mother does that? Sis said just sick in the. I passed it. Miss Teresa says, oh wow, this is a whole nother level. How can you watch that with your child? I was just like, when that came out, I was just baffled. Miss R says, if I didn't see this with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. We can't make this craziness up at all. Miss LaWanda says, a big old pile of sick, a big old pale sick pig. Yes. Miss Teresa says, oh wow, this is a, okay, I read that. Miss Sharon says, if you talking about the one she got in a fight with, that one that she never left. Miss Celeste says, Jesus take the wheel. Miss Stephanie and the Kids Gaming says, a damn shame. I heard the daughter said that. Miss Wanda said, okay. Miss Cassie said, the internet is really exposing some terrible parenting and these people home. Yes. Miss Mary said, there's no telling what daughter has gone through as a child. Absolutely. And it's scary. If this is the things that they're willing to say out loud, what are the things that they're holding in? Audrey says, I wonder if Maybay has ever sexually abused her daughter. Me too. Hello, SK. Miss Virgo 73 says she is still with her daughter ex whom she kissed. Yes, she is. Miss R said, where is the son they be talking about and how old is he? I don't know, but the son said he don't want to come around and he's not bringing any of his girls around. He knows better. He know better. But that's who the daughter is staying with now, Miss Robin. That's who the daughter is staying with. Ms. R said, parenting is a complete fail with some of these women in these internet streets. It's so sad. Yes. Miss Teresa says, I could never support such demonic person. She has too much influence. She needs to be off these platforms immediately. I agree. I definitely agree. Hello, Miss Queen Mary Kent. I'm glad you're here, Miss SK. Miss Wanda says, when I first ran across May, I knew she wasn't right. I couldn't do her just like most of her kind. I agree. I stopped watching her for a while. Hello, Miss Mary. Miss Addie says, why are they letting all these pedophiles and child molesters have Facebook pages and YouTube channels? Shaking my head. Treese and Maybay should be thrown under the jail cell, in my opinion. And I'm with you. Elron says, I swear PH and Maybay are cousins. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. And the fact that they let them shine a light on their toxic behavior is beyond me. And the fact that they have access to so many people and are able to influence so many gullible minds are just beyond me. So then again, she spoke on her daughter's mental illness, and that's why I said that that I don't believe that she ever allowed her daughter to stay home with her sister and watch her sister, since she said that her daughter had mental issues since she was younger. And then I thought to myself, if your daughter suffers such mental issues as depression and things since she was younger, that stemmed from something that happened within her home. So what were you doing in your home for your daughter to suffer things such as depression at a young age? What was going on in your home for your baby to be suffering those type of things? It's your fault. It is definitely your fault. You have to take some responsibility. And it brings me back to what one of the cousins says, that she said, May said that her daughter is jealous of her and been hating on her for years. And that goes back to one of the cousins that says Treese and May should be our cousins. Same thing Treese says about her son, that they're jealous of them. When they are spitting images, their children end up being spitted images of them. They say that they are jealous of them. No, it's just the apple in the tree. They picked up toxic traits of the parents, and they see too much of themselves in their child. And now you saying that you are jealous, or your child is jealous of you. No, you see too much of yourself in your child. And then she may then say she'll spit in her daughter's face because the truth got too real for her. She started exposing too much of her mommy's secrets. And then she threatened to spit in her baby's face because she couldn't, the fire got too hot for her. So she said she was going to do one of the nastiest things you can ever do to somebody, which is spit in somebody's face. Mother or not, you spit in my face, you gonna catch a hot one. Don't ever threaten to spit in my face. Mother or not, I'm sorry. Don't do it. You bet you gonna wish you ever never did it. Don't do it. I'm going to let one off on you. Then she apologized to her daughter via a live video, not call her daughter, not invite her daughter to come and talk to her daughter. This is after she packed her daughter's stuff up at the door, then got mad because Chosen let her daughter in to come get her things. This was another manipulation tactic. You pack your daughter's stuff up, you call her and let her know you packed her stuff up, and then when she comes and get it, you leave the house but then get mad when Chosen let her in to come get her things. So you wanted something to dangle over her head just a little while longer. And you knew once she came to get her things, and that was going to be the last thing that you had to hold over her. Meanwhile, you had that young lady sleeping in your daughter's bed, watching your daughter's TV. And then, after your daughter left, you apologized to her via live, which we already knew that it wasn't sincere, because if you really wanted to say that you were sorry to your child, you would have did it in a more appropriate way instead of doing it in front of all of these people that don't even matter. Then you sent the young lady home, but before you apologized, the young lady was still there at your home. But then you sent the young lady home and said that you had to figure out some things in your head. But then after that, you come back on and said that you're letting the young lady come back to your house because you don't know what that was solved by you not talking to the young lady anymore. The damage is already done. So you don't see why you would stop talking to the young lady. Maybe because it's wrong. Maybe because that's trifling as hell. But that you're putting your mouth on someone that your daughter already had her mouth on. Maybe because that you are damn near or in your 40s or damn near 40 years old, and this young lady is in her 20s, and you have nothing in common with this young lady other than sex. And you know you don't have anything, hello Belinda baby, you know you don't have anything in common with this young lady. So why even have her there? And at this point, I just feel like you're doing this to play get back at your daughter. You know you don't even want this little young girl, but you know that this is breaking your daughter down, and you feel like because your daughter had disrespected you so much that you want to hurt your daughter, and you know you have the upper hand at this point. So you're going to do whatever it takes to continue to break your daughter down because your daughter is being disrespectful to you. So you're going to play this game. Not only that, this little game is bringing money into your home. And we know that's all you value is money. And because this everybody is paying attention to this, is making her money. And at any cost, she don't care whether she's another Treese, in my opinion. She don't care what kind of attention it is. She's deprived of attention because she's never received any growing up. So she'll take any type of attention because any attention is better than no attention. So whether it's good or bad, she'll take it. She'll take it. Whether it's good, bad, somebody is paying her attention, and on top of that, she's making money from it. So keep on bringing it to her. She's never going to get offline. People's finally paying her some attention. Bring it on. Broken is what gets her attention. Just like Tree, she reminds me of Tree so much. Being broken gets her the attention that she wants, so she's going to play this out until she can't play it out anymore. And every time we stop talking about it, she's going to do something even more dramatic and even more drastic to bring attention right back to her. Because she don't care. Anything to do so to keep on talking about her. And then her mentees, a lot of them has left, but a lot of them have stayed. If it was me, I don't want my name associated to anybody who have any type of predatory vibes, who could be associated with messing with children. And then they don't even understand that they're being used, in my opinion. She's making money off them. If you're coming around her, she's going to profit off of you at any cost. She say that she's going to make you, she's going to build your platform, but yet you have to go live on her Maybay's Life platform in order for you to build your channel. Therefore, you're going live under her platform, which means she's getting paid for your content. And all she does is tag your channel underneath the post. So your live is making her revenue. And when you go live on your own platform, you have to tag her channel, all her platforms, to your live. So you have to promote her in the midst of promoting yourself. But then you have to pay her $750 to be in her mentorship. So whatever you have to do, she's going to get paid off your back. Anything for money for me, in my opinion. And then she has her favorites that she moves into the house with her. Just like the lady who supposedly do makeup that's in the house living with her. Then the cooking on the budget lady who just moves out of the house with her. And then the Andy guy who just moved out of the house with her. See, those her little bulldogs who fight her little battle on the side. And then when she want to get slick at the mouth, she uses their platforms to get slick off at the mouth, because she's not going to lose her platform. So she goes live on their platform and jeopardize their money, because she's not going to jeopardize hers. And they fall for it. In my opinion, she's a user and an abuser. She's a manipulator. She's a con, in my opinion. And I don't know how many other people caught the live the other day when Chosen was in the basement supposedly packing her stuff. And she came in there antagonizing that girl over some things that she was saying. Even though she can go live and talk about everybody. But the moment you go live and you go off the script about what you want to say about her, then she come and tries to redirect you to get back on and say what she wants you to say. And she come down there and stand in your face like a big bully. And then she wanted to try to convince us that Chosen is the abuser. But yet we see her fly across the room and jump on Chosen and tackle Chosen to the bed. And even after we see her do that, she still tried to convince us that she hugged Chosen and took her to the bed in a gentle way. Even though we saw what we saw with our own eyes, she couldn't use her words to convince her to stop talking. So she tried to use her size to then intimidate her. And then here come Ivan, lame, weak ass. Probably high as a kite, in my opinion. Can't even walk. He off of whoop-de-whoops and lottie-dies. Probably huffing on a can like Chosen, in my opinion. Because she be sucking on aerosol cans, in my opinion, allegedly. And he come and sit his old weak ass on the corner of the bed and watch it and don't say nothing. But he's supposed to be the man in the house. And then she comes down there and try to say how she pay all the bills and how she does X, Y, and Z. You the man of the house and she pay all the bills and she run the house. She's the man of the house and the woman of the house. Ain't no man there. He got a vagina too. They already Chosen already said how she strapped up and she bent him over and gave him the work. Everybody in there got coaches. I think when she went and got her tummy tuck, she got a penis added on too. Ain't no man in there. He sat there with his little legs crossed, like a little broad, and ate his little fingernails, and waited on her to finish pouncing on old girl. And they act like they wanted to get out of the house. And then the next day, somebody called the police, and they standing outside. And then May say, "That's my girlfriend." Well, girl, what the hell? Yesterday you was putting her out. Today he out there. He done ate all his nails. He done got his knuckles in his mouth today. He out of nail bed. He up knuckles up. Nah, he out there like this, and now is his girlfriend again. And what the hell going on over there? And Chosen ain't been seen since, and now she don't even want to talk to Chosen. Somebody better go check one of them damn suitcases. She might be in one of them dents in that girl leg. Did she even come back up after the girl jumped on her? Somebody better check one of them creases. I don't even know if she made it back up after May jumped on her. That would... Did she get back up? I'm not sure. Oh, fuck. Listen. It's some strange things going on over there. Before somebody roll one of them suitcases up out of there, they need to go find Chosen. And she done wrecked another one of them cars after she was over there. Somebody need to go check on Chosen. She done sucked on one too many air fresheners. May done jumped on her. She ain't got nowhere to go. Her Facebook money gone. She was sitting over there begging for cash apps. May was begging for cash apps. They can't get the house that they was gonna get because everybody done called on them. Shit shot to shit now at the end of the day. Somebody whoever moved in that house after they leave gonna have to do a whole exorcism, call the priest. I say burn it down and start all over because it's tainted. It's tainted. Somebody need to cut a hole of belly off and start all over. Fix the belly button. I know she got a she got a thing down there. They took her vagina and put it where her belly button is supposed to be, because her belly button is shot to shit, and they put a wiener down there between her legs, and now she can screw Ivan the way he want to be screwed. Chosen ain't got it. She knew she was getting rid of Chosen eventually, so she said, "Give me Dingaling and just put my coochie where my belly button is. We gonna make this a true any." Oh Lord. Oh fuck. Then she say she'll never forgive her daughter because her daughter disrespected her. Now, all the stuff you done got on here and said, we need to get away from this whole, because you older, you can do and say what you want to say. You can abuse people mentally, verbally, and you think somebody is supposed to still respect you. Respect is earned. You can't continue to abuse people and disrespect them and think you're supposed to still have respect. You have called this girl out of her name. You have violated her and did all type of stuff to her. You think somebody's still supposed to respect you because that's your mother? You should have acted like you was her mother and not did the things you did to her if you wanted that respect. Mothers don't do what you did to your daughter. You don't get the right to do the things that you did to your baby and still demand respect. We got to get out of this old age stuff, is that you get to do what you want to do to people and still try to demand respect. I'm going to give you the same respect that you give me. Bottom line. I'm going to read a few more comments and then we going to get out of here. I ain't going to keep y'all long because I know it's late. Elron said social service call for everyone. Miss R said speak them facts. Sharon is so serious. What Sherry say? Hey, Miss Auntie YouTube on fire. Sean said, where's May's son? Over there with, that's where the daughters stand. Thomasine said, I haven't seen Chosen since she was folding her clothes. Baby, I done told you where I thought she was at. Errol Ross said, might be in her belly. Might be. She probably ate him. She swallowed it. Honey. Brenda said, that's a sad situation. They all need professional help. A bunch of cuckoo birds. Yes. Yes, baby. Elron said, check the backyard. Celeste said, flowers in the attic type of mess. Miss Audrey said, Girl Scouts, please don't ring her doorbell to sell her cookies, because maybe it will go for more than cookies. I ain't about to do that with you, Audrey, because I almost fed it to it. Miss Perkins says, you can't forgive your daughter, but you can forgive your husband for busting it wide open. Like a little slut. Child. Over there tooting that thing up. Hey, Sabrina. Said no notification going to watch the replay. I'm glad you're here, baby. Miss Sherry said, I don't even know what poly is. It's the consent to have multiple partners with your spouse's consent, I think. Don't give me a start line. I don't want to be it, so don't give me a start line. Audrey said, Sean, we need you organize a prayer for her retreats. Yeah, come on with it, Sean. Miss Mel said, hey, cousins. Hey, sis. Hey, Candy. Hey, K Slay, baby. If she is in the creases, what can say? She dead now for sure because I know it's sour as hell. Hey, Urban Bill. Stephanie Kids Gaming saying sound like as long as he has his flower, he good and stays high to get away. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It was YouTube off. I said, hello, niece. Good to see you back. Continue prayers for you and your family. Love you. I love you too. Hello, Belinda. Hello, Miss Ellen. Elron said, Lord, please protect all these children that are part of voluntary or involuntary of these sad individuals that crave for money and fame due to their sad upbringings. I'm with you, baby. Thank you for that prayer. Miss K said, all of them got coochies. All of them. All of them. Over there dushing. Hello, Don. LaWanda say, yeah, May was provoking, chosen. I believe she abuses them all. Her whack punk ass husband. Me too. Hello, living my life. Everyone hit the like button. SK said, I'm sick just hearing it. That's how I feel watching it. That's exactly how I feel watching it. SK said, as a child, that's one thing. As an adult, must be a miserable life. Let's give thanks for our family that's united. Protect our children and our babies. Absolutely. You saw that, Sean? Baby. Teresa said, and the lady said that if you're in her membership, you can shout out anyone else's platform. Like a little coat. It's like a little coat over there. But that's all for me, y'all. I'm going to be trying to come back more often with just little short videos of different things. I'm not going to be keeping y'all long, but I'm just going to be coming on more often with little things just to keep y'all engaged. Hello, Miss Cherry. Says, child, unbelievable. You can't make this ish up. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Me either. Yeah, I'm gonna just be coming on more often with just little snippets of different things so we can just discuss maybe 30-minute videos or whatever. But I need to keep my mind busy and occupied more often. But I love you cousins from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate y'all being here with me this late hour. And we gonna rock out a little later on with something else. Thank you all cousins. I love y'all. Good night.